That was tough. I don't know how she did that.
What is he now, 74? As long as he can still get away with it, well, good luck to him.
So what do you think? Do you think you'll ever get back together again?
I don't really think he'll change.
Well, he's got a title now. And no, it's not Tosser Boy.
Sir Mick, how about how funny that is?
I don't know what he's been knighted for. Has he brought lots of money to this country? I thought he ran off when the tax got too heavy. I don't know why people are knighted.
If you want to know why, meet his #1 fan.
I went round to some friends of my parents at their house, and Mick Jagger came up in the conversation, and the parents said, you know, he was at the end of civilization and they would never allow their daughters out with him. And their daughters were absolutely ecstatic about him and how wonderful he was. And at that moment I realised this is the passport to a good time in life.
Unlike a politician, it just can't be bought.
So, Jerry Hall does a bit of passable acting, and having finally shaken Mick off, can only rise higher in the public esteem. Mandy Smith, after her brief brush with fame and Bill Wyman, has at last realised what's best for her, an uneventful life. Anita Pallenberg is firmly ensconced in the fashion world and enjoys the kind of adulation among trendy people that reformed gangsters can only dream about. Marianne Faithfull is now officially an icon for a new generation. It says so in the ads. And, a little bit like Keith Richards, defies the medical profession by the day. And Bianca, well, she's almost untouchable. She has the respect of politicians, the admiration of millions, and the finest collection of scattercushions in the known world. OK, they've all had some tough times, but none of them have died, although not for want of trying in some cases. And they've had their pictures in the papers and millions to spend. Does that sound like a hard life?
I have a lot of sympathy for the women who've entered the Stones' lives. They have been attracted there because women are always, unfortunately, attracted to bad guys.
It's followed me around like a ghost all my life. It's a pain being in the dentist with your mouth jammed open and they go, "You still see Mick Jagger?" You know, fuck off, you know.
The Stones, to their credit, never claimed that they were good guys. They just said, hey, read the manifesto.
I think in order to stay in a relationship with a rock guy, you got to put up with a lot of shit.
I think it really crushes you. I had to go and completely rebuild my psyche afterwards and find out who I was and what I was, really.
Something I would tell any woman to do anyway is to keep a life separate from the man. I mean, it's taken me years to learn it. So, you know, that would be my wish for any woman.
The world is littered with first and second wives of rock stars. Even getting to the point now there's some third wives as well.
My advice is very, very simple. Don't take heroin and don't smoke crack.
Or you do what Shirley Ann Shepherd did, the Rolling Stone wife who got lucky. The one who married the drummer, Charlie Watts, in 1964. And they're still together.
When they were on tour, if Shirley wasn't allowed to go, Charlie refused to wash. And he literally refused to wash, and he did. I mean, they had to let her go.
Hats off to Charlie Watts, the forgotten man at the back. I think he treated women with respect. Almost should have been thrown out of the Stones for that.
So, if you want to survive a relationship with a Rolling Stone, marry the drummer. Drummers are nice, except Keith Moon. And John Bonham. Oh, and Tommy Lee. And the drum machine in the Human League. Yeah, you wouldn't want to marry a drum